What's up, guys? Practical Web Dev here. And I was just thinking, I've been going to a lot of concerts lately. I'm into metal. I like metal and hard rock. And one thing that I noticed about guitar players, and I watch them play and I watch their interviews, they say the same thing, and it really applies to learning how to code and learning web development. The interviewer will ask them, like, hey man, so how did you get started? And almost all of them, all of my favorite guitar players say the same thing. Man, I just started playing what I liked. My favorite songs, they'll throw out, I started playing Led Zeppelin riffs, AC/DC, whatever they were into at the time. They're like, I just wanted to learn my favorite songs, Jimi Hendrix, and that's how I got started. I just started trying to learn my favorite riffs, and I went from there. None of them said that, hey, I sat down and I learned how to read music and I got into classical guitar first and I did this, and that. No, they all start by building, and that's exactly the way that you need to start learning how to code, guys. What you do is you learn your foundations first. So you pick a course. The best courses are going to not just teach you foundations, but they're going to build with you right away so that you actually understand how to practically set up projects, how to get stuff done, and how to build. If you want to do a project-based course, I have the complete web developer course where I teach you HTML all the way up through full stack PHP. So you learn programming, HTML, CSS, JavaScript, everything. And as soon as I teach you a concept, each module, we're building a project. I'm not just sitting there teaching you theory. That's exactly how you do it. You get your foundations first, and then you go off and you build your own little projects that you want. Just like the guitar player learns their favorite riffs. Go to your favorite websites and just try to clone them. And you don't got to make it complicated. Just use HTML and CSS at first. Break down each section by section, and just build. You turn whatever you're building into like a bunch of little mini projects, and you focus on one little thing at a time, okay? And you just build it out. And that's exactly how I learned. I spent hundreds of hours in coding courses, guys, when I first got started, probably almost a full year of just taking coding courses over and over again. And I still didn't know how to build anything. Like I sat in all those courses. I knew like what HTML and CSS were, and I could like put text on a page and change its color, but I didn't know how to position stuff still. I didn't know how to really do anything because I would never go off on my own. And I almost wasted a full year doing that. Okay, that's not the way to go. You got to start implementing stuff and building stuff right away. So what we'll do here, just so you guys can see like my little journey, we'll hop into my GitHub. I'll show you guys some of my first projects that I cloned on my own, just so you can see like how I got started and why it's important that you start building your own stuff right away. Because the only way that you're going to stay motivated and engaged to keep learning, guys, is by actually making stuff on your own. If you're just sitting there in the classroom listening to a bunch of theory, not actually building anything, that's not fun. That's like super, like it's old. It's cool for the first like maybe couple of days because everything is just so brand new, but you burn out pretty fast. That's why a lot of people quit. So let's hop into the computer. Let's take a look at two or three of my first projects, just so you can see like what I built first, how it looked, how it didn't look perfect, but it was functional and it made me so proud. Like that's where the light bulb clicked. That's where like I was like, okay, I can do this stuff. I'm good enough. Like when I built, big web pages all on my own. So let's go ahead and hop in the computer now. All right, guys, so here's a few of the things, and I've showed this one before. This was like my first big capstone, I'm so proud of myself project. I cloned Airbnb, and it was just with HTML and CSS, and it's not perfect. Like up here, I remember I just did like regular HTML stuff as far as like calendars and stuff go, but that's another point. It doesn't have to be perfect right away, guys. You just need to learn your foundations and at least try. You have to build stuff on your own. And I just took this step by step, and you can see how old this is from this up here, right? This is, at least 6-7 years old. But this is what Airbnb looked like. This is pretty good, and this is me as like a raw beginner, okay? So I did a pretty good job, made it mobile responsive. This is what the mobile menu looks like on a phone. I remember this thing was down here. I had to learn how to make that fixed, how to make the search bar remain up there. This is what it used to look like. I don't know what Airbnb looks like anymore. I actually we cloned Airbnb like 3 or 4 or 5 months ago on the channel. If you want to go clone the modern Airbnb with me with JavaScript added, this one doesn't have JavaScript. Go check out that video. I'll put the link in the description. This was another simple website I made, Burgers and More. This was like a template that I made when I was freelancing so that I could give show local restaurants what I can do and just basically sell them that I can make them a website. I could put their restaurant stuff in here, keep the template, and then just put their stuff in here, change the images, change the text, add some more pages if they wanted. This was just like a nice little full page template website for a restaurant that I made. And I think I copied this off of like a WordPress theme, and that's what I used to do. I would just go find websites that looked good, and then just for practice and to put on my portfolio, I would just clone stuff, guys. This is how I would do it. And then I got more and more complicated. Eventually I did Facebook. So this was my Facebook clone back in the day. And it's not perfect. The images aren't loading because I don't have the images in there from the file that I downloaded. They're not working for some reason. But you can see here, like I made Facebook pretty good. I think I made a mobile too. Yeah, I did. And it's mobile responsive. Again, you just can't see some of the images that loaded in here. But again, I got into like cloning Facebook, and then I started adding JavaScript. You just learn as you go. This is how I really got good with HTML and CSS and JavaScript, is I just started building real stuff that I thought would be cool to build. That's it. That's literally how you do it. The same way the guitar player, the metal players learn guitar. They start playing Hendrix, Zeppelin, all their favorite brands. They learn their favorite riffs. And they just go from there, guys. You can't spend forever in courses, okay? Courses are good, but they're foundational. If you want the best foundational course, go check out the Complete Web Developer course, link in the description, okay? You can take a look at the curriculum. We start with HTML, and then we go into CSS. And we learn stuff by building. We learn HTML by actually building a full multi-page website right out of the gate. We learn CSS by building small little projects, okay? We learn JavaScript, and look how many projects there are. These are all projects, guys. Each section isn't me teaching you theory. It's projects. That's how you build stuff. And then we eventually go down and we get into building one big landing page, and then I kick you off on your own. I tell you, hey, this is the end of the CSS course. Go do this now. Go build your own stuff now. And then we learn web design basics. We learn Git and GitHub basics. We learn how to host websites, and then we get into JavaScript. Basics of programming, how to add programming to websites step by step by building like 10 projects. It's something like that. It's like 10. It's a lot of projects. And then if we get all the way down here, we get into PHP, how to build full stack stuff with a database, how to build admin pages, login pages, how to build like a little WordPress content management system. And then down at the bottom, how do you actually make money? How do you apply to jobs? How do you do freelancing? How do you make money as an entrepreneur, which I'm doing right now with Code, with my teaching platform, right? I make money every day from the Complete Web Developer course. How do you actually put this skill to work? All right? If you want all that, check out the link in the description. And then the big thing is, once you learn your foundations, guys, that's when you implement AI. That's when now you can go in with AI. Don't use AI as a crutch, okay? You got to still learn the foundations first. But now, dude, and I have a whole video. Go check out my last video or 2 videos ago. We built a whole big professional landing page using my coding skills, and I show you how to prompt AI correctly and how to use it within like 10 minutes, and it looks professional grade and it's ready to go, and you can edit it, and I show you exactly how to teach AI how to code like you code, and so that you can read the code easier and build huge projects right away. Okay, that's when you merge with AI, but you don't want to use it as a crutch right away. You want to learn your foundations first, learn the basics first, get really good at them, and then AI can take you anywhere you need to go. The sky is the limit. All right, guys, I'll see you in the next video.